Welcome to Ganley Village. We've been serving the Lake County community since 2012. We have a huge selection of Rams to choose from, 1500s all the way up to 5500 heavy duties. Plenty of options to fit any need you may have. With over 500 Chrysler, Dodges, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats in stock. We are the Dealer Rater Consumer Satisfaction Award winner for the 6th year in a row, as well as the J.D. Power Customer Excellence Award winner. We also have a great 5-star award-winning service department to service all of your vehicle's needs. We are the Jeep Wrangler headquarters of Ohio. Come on down and see us here at Ganley Village, Chrysler Dodge, 2115 Menor Avenue, Painesville, Ohio. Or visit us on the web at ganleyvillage.com. Or give us a call at 440-354-4368.
Good evening and welcome to the Ohio Varsity Socially Distant pregame show presented by Ganley Automotive. We've got a good one brewing for you tonight at Nick Carter Stadium in Eastlake as the South Rebels look for back-to-back wins against their rivals, the North Rangers. The Rebels have dominated this series in recent years, having won 14 in a row before 2018 when the Rangers erased a 16-point deficit to win 37-29. South bounced back last year with a 10-7 win. Tonight, the Rangers might be the favorite, at least on paper, but both teams enter the game with a lot of momentum. North is 3-1 with 3 straight wins, while South is just 1-3, but the Rebels hammered Madison last Friday 34-8 and are itching to turn around their season. In this rivalry, throw out the records. They just don't matter. The Rebels and Rangers are playing for pride and bragging rights tonight, and this game means so much to both communities. I had the opportunity this week to talk with both coaches regarding what this rivalry means to their teams. Let's check in with North coach Sean Dodd to get his take on this matchup.
Oh, it's big. It's bragging rights for the community, being an alum and somebody that lives in the community, not just coaching here. All my kids have graduated here. My wife has graduated here. I've played in this game, coached in this game. My kids have played in different events against South and different sports and activities. And, we have a great relationship with everybody over there on their side of town. And Coach Duff's a good friend. But one night a year, we want to take it to them.
Coach, you guys opened the season with a bit of a wake-up call against a really good Chardon team. But since then, you've won 3 straight and seem to be taking advantage of your strengths, which are relying on that big offensive and defensive line and allowing your skill players to break off big runs and other explosive plays. How do you maintain that success against a hungry South team?
Yeah, we're just going to go our business as usual. We changed some things a little bit to make practice a little bit more physical. After week 1, we were not happy with our lack of physicality in that, and we kind of called the guys out a little bit. And I love the way they responded. And we're going to keep trying to get after it and keep pushing them to the limits in practice. We're probably a little bit more physical in practice than most teams, but our guys seem to enjoy that. So we're going to keep that approach going the rest of the season.
Coach, you and I have talked quite a bit about your quarterback, Chris Malika, and his unique playmaking ability. He even earned the nickname Magic Man due to those unique ways in which he can make plays. What makes him so special?
Oh, boy. First of all, he's a fantastic young man. I mean, character-wise, leadership-wise, academically, he checks off every single box that you can ask of a young man. And once you put him on the field, I wish we could take credit for it and say we had some type of drill that we do, but it's once he gets the balls in his hands, and once he goes through his reads and his progressions, then it just turns into just God-given ability in backyard football. He's just special, and he can accelerate from a dead stop faster than any kid I've ever had. He's probably the most dynamic, the most explosive player that I've ever had at any program, at any level, at any position. He is truly that dynamic of a young man, and he just his ability to change direction and not lose any speed when he does it is pretty impressive. Our line, everything we do starts up front. As dynamic as Chris is and our other skilled guys with Mo Morgan and Danye Ward and Riante Lowry and all those guys, our line, those guys don't get enough credit. I know they've gotten a lot of publicity, but I hope everybody appreciates how hard those guys work. And we've got the 2 headliners with Ryan Baer and Ethan Spoth, and they deserve all the press that they get. But Josh Barzell, Ryan Volk, Sean Pesci, those 3 guys, they're as good as any 5 guys up front in Northeast Ohio and possibly even the state. It's one of, if not the best offensive line I've ever had.
Coach, South got off to a bit of a slow start, but they're coming in with some momentum after a big win over Madison last week. Who has grabbed your attention, and what kind of plans do you have to slow down the Rebels?
Yeah, I think it all starts with Ira. Ira's a heck of a talented kid. He's some D1 offers, plays linebacker and running back for them, and quarterback can run. He's pretty mobile. He's elusive. He's similar to Chris, our guy. Not quite as big. They're both, neither one of those guys are very big, but very elusive in the pocket. They're progressing each week. They ran into kind of a buzzsaw schedule-wise. And they've already gone through the gauntlet and gotten some momentum going now, and they're fast out in the perimeter. So they have some speed and some ways they can hurt you. But I think it all starts with Ira and the run game.
Well, Coach, I'll let you get back to game planning for the Rebels. I appreciate your time, and good luck on Friday.
Welcome to Ganley Village. We've been serving the Lake County community since 2012. We have a huge selection of Rams to choose from, 1500s all the way up to 5500 heavy duties. Plenty of options to fit any need you may have. With over 500 Chrysler, Dodges, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats in stock. We are the Dealer Rater Consumer Satisfaction Award winner for the 6th year in a row, as well as the J.D. Power Customer Excellence Award winner. We also have a great 5-star award-winning service department to service all of your vehicle's needs. We are the Jeep Wrangler headquarters of Ohio. Come on down and see us here at Ganley Village, Chrysler Dodge at 2115 Menor Avenue, Painesville, Ohio. Or visit us on the web at ganleyvillage.com. Or give us a call at 440-354-4368.
Welcome back to the Ohio Varsity Socially Distant Pregame Show. Once again, we're previewing the North-South rivalry, and tonight should be yet another intense and entertaining affair. In talking to both coaches, one thing is clear. Tonight's game is a big one for many reasons. Let's check in with South coach Matt Duffy to see what this game means to his Rebels.
It's always a big game, being the North-South game, that's for sure. But, we're working really hard with the start we've had. A little bit slow, but we're a real young football team. And we're starting to show those signs that we really hope for to become better. So I think, in all actuality, it's a huge game for the fact that we're playing the North Rangers and good friends of ours over there at Eastlake North. And at the same time, we're trying to chase growing up and being a good football team and trying to put together wins. So, for us, it's not going to feel a whole lot different than most North-South games. There's a lot going on in society and there's a lot of tough things, but we've been able to continue on playing, and our kids are improving, and Sean's got those kids playing well. And so, it'll be exciting. I think it's a really big deal for a lot of reasons. And, I just hope to see the Rebels continue to grow and maybe be significantly better this week. And, if we can do that, then we could have a good ball game on Friday night.
I talked to North coach Sean Dodd about his team's strengths. It's that big offensive line and the explosiveness of his quarterback and the other skilled players. What do you have to do to overcome their strengths?
Well, a good question. And the first thing you see, you put the tape on. And like I said, Sean and I talk a lot, but you put the tape on and they're really sound and they're really committed to what they're doing offensively. Our defense is playing extremely well right now and really have for 4 weeks, excuse me. And but they're really good at what they're doing, and they're getting better at each week. Obviously, the two big kids, I think they have a third lineman that people don't want to talk about because he doesn't have a D1 offer, but he's as good as any one of them. So they're gonna hold clock. They're gonna do what they do. They're run extremely efficiently by their offensive coordinator Biggie, another good football coach. And it's kind of like we know what we're gonna get, and they know what they're gonna get. This game could be so many different things. It could be a 20-minute first half if we're trying to bang and they're trying to bang, and it also could turn into some other things as well. So, the biggest thing against them, you have to be sound. The quarterback is, I think, a special player. That's the way I would term him. He's a really good player. He's fast. He's athletic. He's a gamer. He makes things happen. They got some really good young kids in the slot that are fast guys that can, if you make a mistake, I'm very intrigued to watch their young athletes and our young athletes get on the field, and then of course their quarterback, and hopefully we can we'll make some mistakes. That's part of the game, but I think we're athletic enough to run things down. But they've got some athletes that can make you pay. And, when you watch them on tape, you're starting to see that each week. You're seeing the big plays more and more each week. And, you see that offense that they're running is developing and getting better. And, they're going to be a problem for us, and they're going to be a problem for anyone else moving forward because they're getting better at it. And then when you add those two big kids that really play football the right way and have worked hard in the off season, those guys are really good. So everybody knows it, but it's fun to watch them, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the challenge on Friday night for our defense because our kids have been playing lights out.
Last year, Rico Small made some key plays for you in a 10-7 win over the Rangers. He's now wearing the green uniform at Eastern Michigan, but Ira Sampson has stepped up and made some key plays for you this season.
Ira is, he's a kid that's got several D1 offers, and there's a reason for that. He's a really good player, and plays on both sides of the ball, so we kind of gas him out a little bit, and that's something we're working on managing to keep him fresh on both sides, so he can be the dynamic type of player he is. But he's a wonderful kid. He's a captain on our football team as a junior, and he plays the game of football the way it ought to be played. He plays angry, and he's really doing some fantastic things for us, and we're just trying to figure out how to, like anything else with a young team, how to keep him fresh and let him be explosive on both sides of the ball at the same time. But he's fun to coach, and he's a tremendous kid as well. So fun guy to be around, and I'm sure he'll be ready for Friday. Being a big game, and wanting to be his best that he can be, so we're excited about him.
The Rangers have to be ready for him, but along with Sampson, who else can we expect to step up for the Rebels?
Well, like you said, Sean's not going to be surprised. We talk on the phone about 3 or 4 times a week, and they pretty much know what we're doing, and we pretty much know what they're doing. So, but a great question. With our team, we have sophomores and juniors everywhere, and some of those kids grew up last week. So I think if we can just be improved, we told our kids this week, listen, you didn't scrimmage, so really you just had 3 scrimmages, and we tried to win them. Don't get me wrong, we did everything we could in our power to win those games, and last week would have kind of been like a week 1 with the youth we have. But there are different names popping up. We have a really good sophomore tailback as well. We have 2 or 3 really good sophomore wideouts and a couple junior wideouts. And then we have some of the senior veterans sprinkled in. So those names are starting to pop up. And, so I really can't give you a name or someone specifically to look out for. But like I said, if we can continue to grow across the board, there are some names that people will know really well as we keep moving forward. It's a process. We got a sophomore quarterback in there, Colin Quinlan, and he's growing up every day, every week. And as he gets better, then everyone around him gets better, and the other backs get better, and Ira's Ira. So I can't really give you a name. I can just tell you there's a few of them lurking that are really good football players that we're hoping grow up a little bit more this week and can start to make some big plays under the lights.
All right, Coach. I know you've got some final preparations to make for the big game, so I'll let you get back to work. Good luck to you and the Rebels on Friday.
Welcome to Ganley Village. We've been serving the Lake County community since 2012. We have a huge selection of ramps to choose from, 1500s all the way up to 5500 heavy duties. Plenty of options to fit any need you may have. With over 500 Chrysler, Dodges, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats in stock, we are the Dealer Rater Consumer Satisfaction Award winner for the 6th year in a row, as well as the J.D. Power Customer Excellence Award winner. We also have a great 5-star award-winning service department to service all of your vehicle's needs. We are the Jeep Wrangler headquarters of Ohio. Come on down and see us here at Gamley Village, Chrysler Dodge at 2115 Menor Avenue, Painesville, Ohio, or visit us on the web at gamleyvillage.com, or give us a call at 440-354-4368.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here in the studio. Thank you for watching the Ohio Varsity Socially Distant Pregame Show presented by Ganley Automotive. Let's take it back to Nick Carter Stadium, where Tyler Stotsky is ready to call the action.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Nick Carter Stadium for tonight's matchup between the visiting Willoughby South Rebels and the Eastlake North Rangers here from Eastlake. Before we get started, we want to take a moment and thank our pregame show sponsor, Ganley Village. For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Menor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car, got to get it at Ganley Village. Tonight's game also will be presented by Bomber K9 and Platinum Real Estate. Bomber K9 is Northeast Ohio's premier dog training service, teaching both you and your dog confidence and control in any situation. To set up a free consultation, call or text Stacy at 440-479-4851. Visit bomberk9.com for more information. And Platinum Real Estate, are you considering buying or selling a home? Mike Vera is a realtor with Platinum Real Estate and owner of Vera Property Advisors. Is an expert negotiator and specialist in Lake County. Call or text Mike at 440-479-4115 and visit veracells.com. I am Tyler Stotsky with you for tonight's matchup between the Rangers and the Rebels, the border battle, as it is called. Tonight is the 61st matchup between these two schools. After a 10-7 win last year at home, South holds a 31-27-2 record. But the last time this game was played here at Nick Carter Stadium, North snapped a 14-game losing streak to the Rebels as they won that one 37-29. But tonight, North going to look to start another streak on their home field. North is a 3-1 overall this year, 2-1 in the conference. North has won 3 straight after a season-opening loss at Chardon. Since week 1, they've defeated University, Madison, and last week they are victorious 26-14 at Kenston behind 4 rushing touchdowns from quarterback Chris Malika. Willoughby South is 1-3 overall, 1-3 in the conference. They were victorious last week 34-8 over Madison at home. But South had themselves a rough go of it the first 3 weeks, facing 3 WRC heavyweights in Riverside, Chardon, and Mayfield. They're going to continue their momentum as well tonight here at Nick Carter Stadium. Looking at the numbers for Eastlake North, they've been able to really move the ball on the offensive end via the rushing game. Through 4 weeks, Eastlake North has 1,200 yards total, 1,147 of them on the ground, including 3 straight games over 300 yards. Their defense has really stepped up as well following their week 1 loss at Chardon. They held Kenston, the Bomber offense, to 85 yards on the road last Thursday night. They were victorious by 12 points. as we said earlier, that rushing offense has been lethal for the Rangers. 14 rushing touchdowns for them, and 6 of them have come over 55 yards or more. 10 of those touchdowns coming from Malika, who is third in the News Herald coverage area. And he's rushed over 100 yards every game this year, 543 on the year on 73 carries. But when it's not Malika, the Rangers have really 4 other backs that they can rely on to really help the offense go. Mo Morgan is one of those who can really move the ball. 208 yards on 37 carries and 1 touchdown. Along with Malika and Morgan. Riante Lowry, the freshman. He's got 8 carries for 125 yards and 1 touchdown. Donnie Ward, the senior. 15 carries, 148 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. And Joey Nugent, 21 carries for 68 yards. That'll be probably the calling card for the Rangers tonight. Run the ball and see where that takes them. They've only taken 19 pass attempts this year, completing 6 of them for 111 yards. So the Willoughby South Rebels are going to have to contend with the rushing game, led by Chris Malika. Willoughby South will have sophomore quarterback Colin Quinlan leading the offense with the help of sophomore running back and linebacker Ira Sampson. So we'll see who can come out on top, as both teams have great rushing attacks. Who will come out on top? We are about 20 minutes from kickoff here at Nick Carter Stadium. Momentarily, we're actually going to step aside. We will bring you the North Homecoming Court announcement, and that'll take you through the pregame ceremonies here at Nick Carter Stadium. And then when we come back at 7 o'clock, we'll have kickoff for the 61st matchup of the Border Battle. Before we step aside for homecoming, we'll take a look at what's going on around the WRC this week, as both undefeated Chardon and Mayfield will meet in Chardon for a matchup that will really be a test for Chardon as they look to go 5-0, number 1 ranked team in Division 3. Riverside will look to bounce back from their loss at Madison, and Kenson's game was canceled. We'll step aside. Homecoming from Eastlake North High School, Nick Carter Stadium, coming up now.
Nathan will always remember North because of his amazing teachers, the sporting events, and all the friends he's made throughout high school. His most memorable moment is the North-South game sophomore year and seeing all of our fans react to us winning. Let's go do it again tonight. My future plans are to play a sport in college and major in film production. Aaliyah Ploss will always remember North because every year taught her a different lesson. Her most memorable moment is being the dragon in Shrek and the musical sophomore year. Her future plans are to go to Kent State and major in music education. May and Aaliyah. Our next King and Queen candidate is Nathan O'Connor and Abby Carter. Nathan's most memorable moment is beating South in football his freshman year. His future plans are making money. Abby Carter will always remember North because of the friendship she has made while being in high school. Her most memorable moment is winning back-to-back conference and district championships in basketball. Her future plans are to play basketball at the University of Akron while studying business. Abby and Nate. Our next King and Queen candidate is Madison Vitello and Jason Wright. Madison will always remember North because of all the wonderful people she has met there. She has made so many lasting friendships and memories that she will cherish forever. Her most memorable moment is beating Solon in the regional semifinals for basketball. Her future plans are to be an entrepreneur and to study psychology or philosophy at Case, Ohio State, or Harvard. Jason will always remember North because of the great memories he has made hanging out with friends at events like football games and homecoming dances. He'll also never forget the time he spent on the basketball court over the past 4 years of high school. His most memorable moment is when he found out he was ranked the best three-point shooter in basketball in all Northeast Ohio his junior year. Also hitting 5 three-pointers in the first quarter against Menor last year. The next King and Queen candidate is Kylie Russo and Danye Ward. Kylie will always remember North because of the 7 a.m. fights and Dwayne playing his harmonica throughout the hallways. Her most memorable moment is beating South in football sophomore year, and her future plans are going to college to complete medical school and eventually become an OB/GYN. Johnny Ward will always remember North because it is the amazing high school he attended. His most memorable moment is getting his first varsity letter freshman year of track, and his future plans are to attend college for teaching and compete in track at the next level. John Ye and Kylie. Our next two King and Queen candidates is Kaylee Brindley and Scott Blatnick. Kaylee will always remember North because of all the fun sporting events and it bringing her closer to her closest friends in life. Her most memorable moment is when Mr. Wheaton put his hand through the window and cut his hand open her freshman year, and when we beat South in football. Her future plans are to go to college and make lots of money so I can give it back to my parents for everything they do for me. Scott Blatnick will always remember North because he has made so many memories and friends here that will last a lifetime. Once a Ranger, always a Ranger. His most memorable moment is the time he aced the ACT. Scott's future plans are to go to OSU and play in the best dang band in the land. He wants to major in chemical engineering and then get rich. North 2020 Homecoming King is Scott Blatnick. The 2020 North Homecoming Queen is Madison Vitello. Thank you and congratulations.
Just hide in the back.
Please, everyone here tonight, wear your masks. We need you to have your masks on. Thank you.
I'm on video.
The Ranger Marching Band would like to thank the new members of our Music Booster Board, President Jessica Allen, Vice President Alicia Boyd, Secretary Patty Senek, Treasurer Justine Menz, Trustees Lisa Galensky, Lisa Mooney, and Michael Gregory. Introducing the 2020 Ranger Marching Band, under the direction of Michael Clements and Field Commanders Mandy Galensky and Patrick Boyd. Please sing along as the band plays God Bless America. all students and North High alumni, please rise for the North High School alma mater. Would all who are able please rise and remove your hats as the band performs our national anthem.
And welcome back to Nick Carter Stadium. Tyler Stotsy with you as we are just a few minutes away from kickoff here for Eastlake North and Willoughby South. Before we get into that, I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight. Pre-game show sponsor tonight was Ganley Village. For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Menor Avenue in Paynesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car, got to get it at Ganley Village. Bomber K9. Bomber K9 is Northeast Ohio's premier dog training service, teaching both you and your dog confidence and control in any situation. To set up a free consultation, call or text Stacy at 440-479-4851. Visit bomberk9.com for more information. Are you considering buying or selling a home? Mike Vera is a realtor with Platinum Real Estate and owner of Vera Property Advisors. He is an expert negotiator and specialist in Lake County. Call or text Mike at 440-479-4115 and visit verasells.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year our season depends on the cooperation.
Gable's Search Group, headquartered in Willoughby, has been a leader in search and placement nationwide since 2002. The company specializes in both direct and contract staffing in all industries and disciplines. Each highly trained and experienced member of Gable's Search Group's sales and recruiting team is committed to identifying a company's needs and providing them with the most marketable candidate to fit their goals. Gable Search Group is a member of the Top Echelon Network, the largest network of search firms in the United States with over 1,500 recruiters. Having this many recruiters at its fingertips allows the Gable Search Group to fill any role a hiring manager needs anywhere in the United States, thus making them, the firm, a leader in finding qualified candidates for hiring managers and great jobs for clients. Call 440-951-9990 or visit the company's website at www.gablesearch.com. The Pixel Connection, Northeast Ohio's premier camera store, has been servicing photographers and videographers for over 5 years. Did you know that you can rent professional cameras and lenses at a fraction of the cost of buying the equipment? There is no reason you can't capture those game-winning moments. To save 25% on your next rental, use code Ohio Varsity at checkout. Check out their entire rental section at rentals.thepixelconnection.com. As we said earlier in the pregame show, North, a 26-14 winner at Kenson last week, behind 4 touchdowns from quarterback Chris Malika. Scored 2 from the 1-yard line, 1 4 yards out, and a 26-yard touchdown. Willoughby South snapped the 3-game losing streak to start the year with a 34-8 win over Madison last week at home. South got a 66-yard touchdown from Colin Quinlan to David McLean to start the scoring. Then they ended up adding a 28-yard fumble return and a 25-yard interception return. The interception was Bryce Figler.
On defense, left end, Sean Pesci, number 50. At tackle, Jaden Kleiman.
Ira Sampson rushed for a 55-yard touchdown.
Number 5, Sam Kingery.
And the final score was a 4-yard run by Tyrone Singleton. Both teams have been introduced to the crowd here at Nick Carter Stadium. Eastlake North will kick off to start the game here.
And on the other side, at quarterback, Downs Marciante.
Eastlake North in their black uniforms, orange numbers. Willoughby South in their all-white uniforms, blue numbers, and blue helmets.
Back deep for the Rebels. Number 5, David McLean. Number 17, Bryce Figler.
Rebels have three men back. Ryan Volk, the lineman and kicker, will kick it off. We are underway from Nick Carter Stadium. It's taken by McLean at the 6. He'll go left side. He's got the corner. Big run to start it. Shoved out of bounds. That was the kicker, Volk, with the save. And a huge kickoff return to start the game for South. They will have the ball in Eastlake North territory. "56-yard return. The Rebels will start 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Quinlan with Tyrone Singleton to his right. 1 wide receiver to the top, 3 to the bottom. Snap was low, quick throw. Miss Sampson on a little screen pass, incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Rebels at the 36. Second and 10, 11:48. Handoff to Singleton, runs forward. And he pushes forward. Just past the 31-yard line. Brought down by Sam Kingery.
Tackled by number 5, Sam Kingery.
3rd down and 5 for the Rebels from the 31. Quinlan hands off to Singleton, scoops around. He's not going to get anything past the line of scrimmage.
by number 61, Noah Shannon.
Noah Shannon in on the stop. It'll be 4th down. And 5 from the 31. Rebels will go for it. Quinlan will take it into the front to Sampson, who's out of bounds, and it's a 1st down for the Rebels.
Quinlan to Sampson, complete. Good enough for a Rebel 1st down.
I'll take him to the 15-yard line.
16-yard
16-yard completion from Quinlan to Sampson. And all the Rebels knocking on the door of the red zone first. Singleton moves to the left side of Quinlan. Quinlan takes it himself up the middle. He's got room! Hit hard at the 5. He gets to the 4.
Ball carrier takes it over the 5-yard line to the 3. Tackled by number 32, Joey Scaldi.
1st and goal from the 4 here for the Rebels. 3 wide receivers at the top. Singleton to Quinlan's left. Looks back at the sideline for the call. Little toss of Singleton. Hesitation, goes to the line. He's in for the Rebel touchdown.
Singleton in for the score.
4-yard touchdown for Singleton. And the Rebels strike first. 10-14 left here in quarter number 1. Shovel pass. And in comes Sam Patrizzi.
Patrizzi that kicked the extra point.
Figler to hold. Kick. Snap was off. Figler's going to go. He's going to go for the corner. He is in for the 2-point conversion. Way to improvise on that one.
Bryce Figler takes the fumbled snap.
And Willoughby South strikes first.
For a 2-point conversion. So at the 10-14.
Less than 2 minutes in to quarter number 1. 8-0. Willoughby South. Snap was low. Sophomore Figler went right side, found the corner, and was in. Now the Rangers look to respond. Rebels line up Patrizzi.
Steve Kamek back for the Rangers.
Stephen Kamek. One of the men back. Danye Ward back. Ward will take it from the 7. He goes forward, and he's hit by a host of Rebel defenders just before the 20-yard line.
18-yard line, 1st and 10 Rangers.
And the Rangers will take over. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
Noah Miller.
10:06 left to go here, quarter number 1. Here come the Rangers, led by senior quarterback Chris Malika. He lines up under center. And a flag. It's going to be an offside on the defense. They'll move Eastlake North 5 yards forward. 1st and 5 from the 24. Hands it off to his left. Morgan on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 28.
Pick up a 4, 2nd and 1. Tackle by Sampson.
Discussion. Like hands it off. That is Mo Morgan. Pushes forward, 1st down.
Mo Morgan, a ball carrier.
It's the 38-yard line.
Tackled by Iris Sampson.
Sampson there on the tackle.
And Victoria. 1st and 10 Rangers.
1st and 10 Rangers from the 38. 9-10 and counting. Malika fakes the handoff, takes it himself. Gets to the 45-yard line.
Pick up a 7, 2nd and 3.
Upshaw on the tackle.
Tackle by Ja'Cory Upshaw.
2nd and 3 from the 45. Toss. Goes to Lowry. Lowry's forced out of bounds at the Rebels' 46.
Lowry, the ball carrier.
It's enough for a 1st down.
Ranger 1st down. 1st and 10 Rangers.
They're going to actually move it back to the 47.
Bryce Figler ran him out of bounds. Again, 1st and 10 Rangers.
1st and 10 from the 47. Like hands it off. Morgan pushes forward.
Tackled by Ira Sampson.
They're going to line him up at the 43-yard line.
2nd and 6.
Second and 6. Under 8 minutes to go, 1st quarter. Another encroachment on the Rebels. 2nd here on the drive. Got to move Eastlake North forward. That'll move him to the 38. Make it 2nd and 1. Second and 1 from the 38. North has already used 3 different backs here on this 1st drive. Hands it up the middle to Morgan, who breaks free. 1st down to the 25.
Tackle by number 50, Jack Tarnowski. And that's another Ranger.
Rangers moving. 1st and 10 from the 25. 7:35 and counting. Malika lines up under center with Morgan. Behind a man in motion. Flip back to Ward.
The ball carrier.
Gets pushed out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
By number 23, Sai.
Mamadou Sai.
Mamadou. But his last name is Sai.
On the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the 21. Hands off Morgan. That's Malika's going to keep it. Malika gets forward to the 12-yard line. Another Rangers first down. Malika on the fake. It gets forward. Malika's under center. Morgan in a three-point stance behind him, hands off.
There you go.
He's tackled at the line of scrimmage at the 10.
Morgan, the ball carrier. Tackled by number 2, Ira Sampson.
Ira Sampson on the
And
tackle.
number 50, Jack Barnowski.
Jack Barnowski in on the tackle as well. Make it 2nd and 8 from the 10-yard line. Morgan lined up right behind Malika. Malik hands off to Morgan.
Morgan, the ball carrier.
He'll get to the
No gain.
8.
Tackled by Devon Halsey.
Make it 3rd down and 6.
3rd down.
Delson Sean Shanley out on the far side. Flip to Lowry. He's tackled at the 5.
Deontay Lowry, the ball carrier.
Lowry gets him to the 5.
Tackled by Cersei.
He'll make it 3rd or 4th down and 3.
Dominic Vittori.
Ball's actually resting closer to the 5 than the 6. 4th and a long 3 from the 5. Malika lost the snap behind him. He's going to be brought down in the backfield. The bad snap leads to a defensive stand for the Rebels.
By number 3, Ryan Dondre.
Ryan Dondria. First one there. Rebels will take over. 1st and 10 from the 19. Tonight's Gable Search Group Player Spotlight features 2 dynamic playmakers in North's quarterback Chris Malika and South running back / linebacker Ira Sampson. The Rangers will rely on Malika to create explosive plays the way he has all season, accounting for over 600 yards of offense and 10 touchdowns. South needs Sampson to shine on both sides of the ball. Just a junior, Sampson already holds scholarship offers for Cincinnati and Iowa State, among other Division I college programs. And that's your Gable's Search Group Player Spotlight. Throw from Quinlan down the left sideline. Too strong for Davon Holsey. Be 2nd down and 10 from the 19. 4:42 here in the first quarter here at Nick Carter Stadium. Rebels up 8-0. Quick throw. Complete to David McLean, who's forced out of bounds by Stephen Kamick. It's a first down for the Rebels at the 34.
1st and 10 Rebels.
Quinlan takes a snap, hands it off to Sampson, who's wrapped up. Ethan Spoff was the first one there. Make it 2nd down and 10 from the 34. Quinlan, quick throw. Too high for McLean. Hit off his fingers. Makes it 3rd down and 10.
Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 for the Rebels from the 34. 4:09 here in the first quarter from Nick Carter Stadium. South up 8-0 for the quick opening drive and then a defensive stand. Quinlan throws. Incomplete. Tyrone Singleton was the intended receiver, but he was held up 3 yards away from where the ball was thrown. 4th and 10.
Back deep for the Rangers to retrieve the punt, number 8, John Lanning.
Now it'll be the Rebels special teams unit. 4th and 10. 4:04 here in quarter number 1. Tommy Funk back to punt. Punt is away. And it'll drop and roll down to the 27-yard line, where the Rangers will take over.
Tony Eastlake, push the 10 Rangers.
Gable Search Group, headquartered in Willoughby, has been a leader in search and placement nationwide since 2002. The company specializes in direct and contract staffing in all industries and disciplines. Each highly trained and experienced member of Gable Search Group's sales and recruiting team is committed to identifying a company's needs and providing them with the most marketable candidate to fit their goals. Gable Search Group is a member of the Top Echelon Network, the largest network of search firms in the United States, with over 1,500 recruiters. Having this many recruiters at its fingertips allows the Gable Search Group to fill any role a hiring manager needs anywhere in the United States. And Malika breaks free down the left sideline. He is gonna score! Malika! 73 yards and a quick answer. And that's what Malika can do. That's his 3rd touchdown of the year of 70 yards and above. Injury time on the floor will actually switch back to our player spotlight. If you are looking for a job or looking to hire, call the experts at bringing candidates and companies together. Gable Search Group, located in Willoughby, Ohio. They can be reached at 440-951-9990 or on the web at www.gablesearch.com. Malika was running down the left sideline. Great effort by a Rebels defender to try to make that last-ditch effort to just force him out of bounds. But Malika was able to tightrope and score for a 73-yard touchdown. 3:42 left to go here in quarter number 1. And now Ryan Volk, senior, will be on for the extra point.
Ethan Spot, the center. John Lanning, the hold. For Ryan Volk to kick the extra point.
Looking for his 13th point after. Volk double teams as one of the offensive linemen for the Rangers. Back to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. With 3:42 left to go here in quarter number 1. Willoughby South leads the Eastlake North Rangers 8-7 here at Nick Carter Stadium.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, this year depends on cooperation and support from everyone to follow the safety guidelines set by the Ohio Department of Health, the Governor's Office, and the OHSAA Association. As we have seen, the opportunity to play sports can be taken away by the spread of COVID-19. We ask that everyone in attendance please wear your mask or some type of facial covering. Use proper hygiene.
As we said, that is Malika's 11th touchdown of the year on the ground.
In determining how much of a season our student athletes will have. Thank you.
His third of 70 yards plus. And all it takes is just one play for the Rangers. And just like that, it's a one-point game.
Is number 5, David McLean. Josh Owens, and number 23, Mamadou Sai.
No, that's not. That's not.
Volk back to kick.
No, wait. This is the guy. McLean's back. Who's in Singleton's off. Singleton. Who's to the far side?
David McLean, one of the men back. It'll bounce. And a roll past McLean, picks it up from the 7. And he's met at the 6.
Tackle by John Lanning.
John Lanning laid the hit from the 7-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 Rebels. 3:38 left to go here in quarter number 1. Quinlan so far, 2 for 6, 31 yards. Quinlan takes it himself on the keeper, pushes forward to the 19-yard line. 1st down for the Rebels.
Right up to 20 guy? Yes.
Tackle by number 32, Joey Scovey, and number 31.
And they're going to give him the 20. Be 1st and 10 from the 20. Quinn looks at the sideline. Takes it himself again. Goes right side and dives forward to the 23. Sam Kinger on the tackle.
Tackled by Sam Kingery.
Along with Nate Stuck. Holsey, near side for the Rebels. 2nd and 7 from the 23. Quinlan goes left, takes it himself. He's going to get forward to the 24. Flags flying.
Flag on a play.
Be a hold.
Holding defense.
Head referee Greg Kaufman makes the call. That'll move the Rebels back. All the way to the 8-yard line.
2nd down and 22.
2nd and 22 from the 8. Three wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quinlan takes it himself up the middle. He's got a hole. Goes back left side of the sideline. And he pushes forward for a 1st down for the Rebels. To the 34. Great running from Quinlan. 1st down from the 34. Shuffle pass to Singleton. Gets met at the 34. Nate O'Connor, the senior, in for the stop. as it'll be 2nd and 9 from the 35, just under 2 minutes remaining here in quarter number 1. Quinlan hands off to Singleton, who drags the defender forward to the 38.
Tackled by number 73, Ryan Bear.
Ryan Bear on the tackle.
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 from the 37. 90 seconds to go in quarter number 1.
Kind of see what we can get away with here.
A false start on the Rebels.
False start on the offense.
Guy was 76.
That'll push the Rebels back to the 33. 3rd and 11. Quinlan rolls right. Pass was tipped and incomplete. Intended for McLean or Ryan Dondria. And it'll be 4th down and 11. 107.
Sam Kingery on that tip ball.
Sam Kingery had the tip, as it'll force the Rebels to punt.
Funk the kick.
Tommy
Number
Funk
8, John Lanning
back
for
to
the
punt.
Rangers.
He's standing at his own 20. Gets the ball away. Good punt. Take a couple bounces. Bobbled and picked up, but he's met immediately. It's Lanning.
Lanning tackled by number 5.
Brought
David
down
McLean, first
by
and
David
10
McLean.
Rangers.
He let the ball bounce to him, and he was met immediately. 1st and 10 Rangers from their own 18-yard line. 58 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Man in motion. Malika hands it off up the middle. And a good push. Mo Morgan on the
Mo Morgan, the ball
carrier.
Pick up a 4,
On the
2nd and
carry,
6.
excuse me.
Tackled by number 4.
Pushes forward
Vince Bisaglia.
to the 22. So Rangers. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter. Malika under center. Flips back.
Ward, the
It
ball
is
carrier.
Ward, who's out of bounds.
Run out of bounds by number 8 for the Rebels.
Josh Owens.
Josh Owens.
And that'll make it 3rd and 1
3rd and 1.
from the 27-yard line. Just under 12 seconds left to go, quarter number 1.
He carried the ball. He carried the ball and got tackled and had to leave the game. He twisted his ankle. So he's back in at defense right now.
And in motion. Quick handoff. Pushes forward. That's Morgan. Spin move and dives forward
Picks up 10.
at the 37.
Rangers.
10-yard gain. First down
Tackled by Ira Sampson.
for Eastlake North.
Yeah.
And that'll do it here for quarter number 1.
And that's the end of the
Willoughby
first quarter.
South leads the Rangers 8-7.
It's time to get your 50-50
Second
raffle
quarter coming up
tickets. Please.
in just a moment from Nick Carter
The
Stadium.
Rangers.
For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Mentor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car. Gotta get it at Ganley Village.
Right. Gonna take it and go. He's ripped out of bounds
Malika, the ball carrier.
by Jaden Searcy.
Tackle by number 28.
Malika dropped back to pass. Had to run.
3, 2nd and 7.
He'll get to the 41, 2nd and 7. Eastlake North 146 yards rushing.
A guy called and says I get $50 for a ticket. Should have called me.
Malika hands, takes it himself. Hurdles, tried to get around to the right side. Ripped down by Mamadou Sai. Mamadou Sai with the ankle tackle.
First and 10 Rangers.
As the Rangers get forward into Rebels territory at the 47. First and 10 from the 47. Malika with Morgan right behind him. Malika takes it himself. Fake handoff, goes right side and forced out of bounds at the 35.
Malika, the ball carrier, ran out of
Mamadou
bounds.
Sai.
Mamadou Sai. That's another Ranger.
Forced him out of the 35.
First down.
And another first down for Eastlake North. And a false start coming.
Legal procedure on the
False
Rangers.
start.
First and 15.
Move the Rangers back. So that's North's first penalty of the evening. Make it first and 15 from the 40. Malika under center. Flips it back on off the fake. Ward pushes forward, still on his feet, and hit hard at the 26-yard line.
Picked up on 14. 2nd and 1.
It's Malika on the fake handoff to Morgan, tossed it back to Ward, and there was nobody on the left side. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 26. Malika under center. Takes it himself.
Malika lost a 3.
And he's hit behind the line.
On the tackle, Tyrone Singleton.
Tyrone Singleton on the tackle. Was the first one to him. That'll move him back to the 27-yard line. 3rd and 2. Eastlake North 1 of 2 on 3rd down so far. Just under 10 minutes to go here, first half. And in motion, Malika. Toss to the right. Tries to find the corner, he's got it! Cuts back, down to the 5. And that's Curtis Thomas. Sampson on the tackle. And it's a first and goal opportunity for the Rangers from the 5.
First and goal.
Rangers pushing forward. First and 5. 9.5. Morgan wrapped up immediately. And Dondria.
Malika, the ball carrier. Tackle by Ryan Dondria. Second
Push him
and
back.
goal.
Actually, they'll stay at the 5. Second and goal. Rangers talking in the huddle. Man in motion. Malika rushes right. Is hit in the backfield again. Sampson and Dondria.
Tackled by Ira Sampson.
Both hit him at the 10. A loss of 5. It's third and 10.
To the goal line.
Malika tried to go right. And everybody was there. That'll be interesting to see what they try to do. Third and 10. Two down, 2 receivers. Man in motion. Hands it off. That is Lowry, who's in for the touchdown. Riante Lowry punches it in from 10 yards out. And Eastlake North has their first lead of the night. With 7:45 left to go here in the first half. It's Lowry's second touchdown of the year. Volk back to kick. Looking for a second extra point of the game. Kick is up, and it's straight down the middle. Rangers have scored 14 straight. They lead 14-8. 7:45 left to go here in quarter number 2 in the OhioVarsity.com Game of the Week. Brought to you by Bomber K9 and Platinum Real Estate. Bomber K9 is Northeast Ohio's premier dog training service, teaching you, both you and your dog, confidence and control in any situation. To set up a free consultation, call or text Stacy at 440-479-4851. Visit bomberk9.com for more information. Are you considering buying or selling a home? Mike Vera is a realtor with Platinum Real Estate and owner of Vera Property Advisors. He's an expert negotiator and specialist in Lake County. Call or text Mike at 440-479-4115 and visit veracells.com. Teams lined up on the wrong side. 7:45 here to go, first half. 14-8, the Rangers lead. After Willoughby South marched down the field in their first drive, went up 8-0. And then Chris Malika, 73-yard touchdown. And then Riante Lowry gave the Rangers a lead with a 10-yard touchdown. Volk back to kick. Kick will be fielded at the 14. But AJ Hanslick gets forward. To the 23, but there's a flag on the play. And a holding on the Rebels on the return.
On their tackle, number 42, Dylan Young.
That'll move the Rebels back to the 12-yard line.
First and 10.
Rebels will start at the 12-yard line. Rebels 65 yards rushing so far, 31 through the air. This will be their 18th play. One wide receiver to the top, 3 to the bottom. Quinlan, quick throw, airs it out. He's got a man, it's just over the hands of Ryan Dondria.
Quinlan's pass to Ryan Dondria, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
John Lanning, Lorenzo Casanova had the double team for the Rangers. 2nd and 10 from the 12, 7:33 second quarter. That'll be a false start on the Rebels.
False start, Rebels.
Rebels have not done themselves any favors here in the first half. So that's their 6th penalty. 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15.
Back from the 7. Quinlan will take it himself. He'll run left side. Gets thrown down at the 7 by Noah Shannon.
The ball carrier, tackled by Noah Shannon.
They're going to give 1. 3rd and 14 from the 8.
3rd and 14.
Quinlan rolls right, throws forward, pass is complete to Dondria.
Quinlan's pass to Dondria, complete. Good enough for a
Complete
Rebel first down.
to the
First and
26, 27. 19-yard completion is a first down for the Rebels. 1st and 10 from the 31. Fumbled snap, Quinlan dives on it. Quinlan will pounce on it. Back at the 23.
Rebels fumble the snap. 2nd and 10. Check that.
2nd and 14 from the 23. It's a great pounce on the ball from Quinlan. Quick throw to Sampson, who's met in the backfield. First one to him was Thomas.
Quinlan goes for no gain. Tackle by Curtis.
They're going to give him forward progress to the 19. Shannon was there along with Thomas. And the Rebels face 3rd and 18. Quinlan back, unloads right side. He's got Dondria, and it was knocked away.
Knocked away by
Nick Merrick. Correction, Stephen Kamek
Stephen Kamek on that play.
with the pass breakup.
4th and 18.
Great throw from Quinlan. Right there. And now the Rebels are forced to punt with 5:28 to go in the first half. Funk. Back to punt. Standing at his own 6-yard line. Punt that will hit a Rebel on the special teams team and downed at the 44-yard line.
Number 34, Vincent Jones, 1st and 10.
Yeah, it hit him in the back. No, it hit 29. It hit 29 in the back.
1st and 10 for the Rangers, 5:18 to go here in the first half. Eastlake North Rangers lead 14-8. The Rangers looking to add on. Morgan in the backfield. And another encroachment.
Encroachment defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. 1st down and 5 Rangers.
Make it 1st and 5 for midfield. It's their 7th penalty today for the Rebels. 1st and 5 from midfield. Man in motion, Malika takes it himself, goes left side. Ripped down at the 43-yard line.
Malika's the ball carrier. Pick up of 3, tackled by Singleton.
Tyrone Singleton on the tackle.
1st and 10, Rangers!
7-yard rush makes it 1st and 10, Rangers. From the Rebels, 43, 5 minutes to go here, first half. Malika takes it himself, goes left side.
Malika, the ball carrier.
Tripped up as they got to the corner. They're going to give him
Tackled by Alec Vittori.
the 42.
2nd down and 8.
This will be 2nd down. Should be 9. Man in motion. Malika takes it himself, breaks free, tripped up at the 25. First down, Eastlake North.
Tackled by number 13, Tyler Berman. 1st and 10, Rangers.
Tyler Berman on the tackle. It's the Rangers driving again. Malika goes again on the keeper. After 17 yards on the last play.
2nd and 2.
Gets to the 17 for a pickup
Number 13, Tyler Berman.
of 8. Second down and 2 from the 17. Malika gives it to, is that Morgan?
Kanye Ward, the ball carrier.
That'll be
Tackled
Ward.
by Ira Sampson.
Sampson met him in the backfield.
3rd and 4.
Pushes him back, 3rd and 4 from the 19. Ira Sampson's come up with a couple of key tackles on the Rebels' defensive end tonight. 3rd and 4. Just over 2 minutes. Lake on the keeper, pitches it back to Ward, who got the 16-yard line.
Tackle by number 27, A.J. Hanslick, 4th down.
A.J. Hanslick met him 4th and 1 from the 16. Closing in on 90 seconds to go. Here in. Goes back, and he's hit.
Who ran it?
Lowry was pushed out, and another defensive stand by the Rebels. It's a second, 4th down stop as they'll take over. 1st and 10 from the 16. 1:25 on the clock. Halftime, we will wrap up the first half, get you set for the second half here from Nick Carter Stadium. Rebels looking to answer before halftime. Quinlan on the keeper, runs right side, pushes forward to the 21.
Quinlan, the ball carrier. Pick up the 3, 2nd and 7. Tackle by Curtis Thomas.
Curtis Thomas on the tackle. 2nd and 6 from the 20. Quinlan, quick throw. Complete. On the far side. Josh Owens on the catch.
Josh Owens.
Joey Skolny on the tackle. Timeout.
On the tackle, Joey Skolny.
Tonight's game, pregame show tonight, was brought to you by Ganley Village, the presenting sponsors of tonight's game. Bomber Canine, Platinum Real Estate, along with Gable Search Group and the Pixel Connection. Bringing you today's game from Nick Carter Stadium. Tyler Stotze with you. Under a minute to go, second quarter. Eastlake North 14, Willoughby South 8. In the 61st matchup between these two schools, the border battle, as it is called. 3rd and 2 from the 24.
I happen to see it, and I'm like, I can't look at you.
Quinlan hands it off to Sampson. He gets around the corner. It's enough for a Rebel first down to the 30.
Tackle by Adam Kleinhans.
1st and 10 from the 30. Back to pass is Quinlan. Quick throw, it's knocked down at the line.
Quinlan's pass incomplete.
So it looked like that was
2nd down.
Noah Shannon was in that vicinity. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Quinlan rolls left. Couldn't find David McLean.
Quinlan's pass to David
3rd
McLean incomplete.
and 10.
On that coverage, Curtis Thomas.
Quinlan looks to the sideline. 36.8 seconds on the clock. Quinlan unleashes a pass.
Quinlan's pass.
Intended for Dondria.
Dondria incomplete. 4th and 10.
So he was trying to gain some yardage. 31.1 seconds.
Because we had an offense that could afford to go for it. We don't have
Rebels
an offense anymore.
facing 4th down.
Got sophomores and juniors. Unless they were on their own 10-yard line, they didn't kick them.
They could be like Stefanski and call fake punt of his own 30-yard line. He woke up after that.
I know.
Okay. He woke up.
Funk back to punt. He's standing at his own 15, gets the punt away. Fair catch called. It'll be downed at the 41-yard line. Rangers will take over. 1st and 10 from their own 41.
If you lost a credit card, Elliot, HIB-SHMAN, please report to the concession stand. Elliot, HIB-SHMAN.
See if the Rangers can
you lost your credit card.
do something before halftime. They'll get the ball when we return for the second half. They lead 14-8 right now. Lika lines up. Under center. Morgan once again behind him, man in motion. He's going to take it himself, and he's sacked in the backfield.
Lika, the ball carrier.
Ryan Dondria met him at the 32. They read that one. And that will send us to halftime here at Nick Carter Stadium. One half in the books. Eastlake North leads 14-8 over the Willoughby South Rebels. Eastlake North responded with a 73-yard touchdown run from Malika and a 10-yard run from Riante Lowry. And that's where we stand here for the second half. We'll step aside for a little bit. We'll come back with the first half stats and get you set for half number 2. Eastlake North leading 14-8 on the Ohio Varsity Game of the Week, brought to you by Bomber K9 and Platinum Real Estate.
For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Mentor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car. Got to get it at Ganley Village.
The Pixel Connection is Northeast Ohio's premier camera store, servicing photographers and videographers for over 5 years. Did you know that you can rent professional cameras and lenses at a fraction of the cost of buying the equipment? There's no reason you can't capture those game-winning moments. To save 25% on your next rental, use code OhioVarsity at checkout. View their rental section at rentals.thepixelconnection.com.
ScoreStream is the best fan-driven, high school sports app and platform. We aim to empower fans, schools, teams, and media companies with the tools to provide accurate, real-time sports coverage. To get in the game, visit scorestream.com today. Bomber K9 is Northeast Ohio's premier dog training service, teaching both you and your dog confidence and control in any situation. To set up a free consultation, call or text Stacy at 440-479-4851. Visit bomberk9.com for more information. Are you considering buying or selling a home? Mike Vera, a realtor with Platinum Real Estate and owner of Vera Property Advisors, is an expert negotiator and specialist in Lake County. Call or text Mike at 440-479-4115 or visit vericels.com.
Gables Search Group, headquartered in Cleveland, has been a leader in search and placement nationwide since 2002. The company specializes in both direct and contract staffing in all industries and disciplines. Gables Search Group is a member of the Top Echelon Network, the largest network of search firms in the United States with over 1,500 recruiters. Having this many recruiters at its fingertips allows the Gables Search Group to fill any role a hiring manager needs anywhere in the United States, thus making the firm a leader in finding qualified candidates for hiring managers and great jobs for clients. Visit the company's website at www.gablessearch.com.
Welcome to Ganley Village. We've been serving the Lake County community since 2012. We have a huge selection of ramps to choose from, 1500s all the way up to 5500 heavy duties. Plenty of options to fit any need you may have. With over 500 Chrysler, Dodges, Jeep, Rams, and Fiats in stock. We are the Dealer Rater Consumer Satisfaction Award winner for the 6th year in a row, as well as the J.D. Power Customer Excellence Award winner. We also have a great 5-star award-winning service department to service all of your vehicle's needs. We are the Jeep Wrangler headquarters of Ohio. Come on down and see us here at Ganley Village, Chrysler Dodge at 2115 Menor Avenue, Painesville, Ohio. Or visit us on the web at ganleyvillage.com. Or give us a call at 440-354-4368.
Play what would become Elton John's very first smash hit. Featuring trumpet soloist Matthew McClellan, here is the 1970 classic, Your Song. We close this evening's show with the 1976 duet between Elton John and Kiki D, featuring Michaela Dierkel on trombone and Megan Waits on trumpet. Here is Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
fire sticks over there.
The 2020 North High School Ranger Marching Band. The band is led by Director Mr. Michael Clemens, Assistant Director Ms. Alexis Davis, Woodwind Advisor Mr. Robbie Sagerhouse, Brass Advisor Ms. Lauren Hinkle, Auxiliary Advisor Mrs. Leanne Hay, Percussion Advisor Ms. Cassandra Roswell. We hope you enjoyed our show this evening. Thank you for your kind attention and for letting us entertain you tonight.
Welcome back to Nick Carter Stadium on the campus of Eastlake North High School for the Ohio Varsity Game of the Week. Brought to you by Bomber K9 and Platinum Real Estate. I'm Tyler Statsy with you. Where Eastlake North leads 14-8 over the Rebels here after one half of play. Willoughby South started the game with the ball. They were able to score on their first drive. As Tyrone Singleton ran in from 4 yards out, and the two-point conversion was good by Bryce Figler. South led 8-0, less than 2 minutes into the game. 7 minutes later, Chris Malika busted off a 73-yard touchdown run as the Rangers pulled within one. And there was 7:45 left in the half. Riante Lowry ran to the left side for 10 yards, giving us our 14-8 score right now. Eastlake North, 237 yards of total offense. They've held the ball for almost 15 minutes. And all of those 237 yards have come on the ground. 33 rushes for the Rangers. They've gotten 12 first downs on the ground and converted 3 of their 5 third downs. For Willoughby South, they've tallied 122 yards of total offense, 72 yards rushing on 14 attempts, and they're 5 of 15 for 50 yards. Passing, they have converted 2 of their 8 third downs, but Willoughby South has converted 1 fourth down compared to 2 failed fourth down conversions for the Rangers. Eastlake North, Chris Malika, 15 attempts, 119 yards and 1 touchdown. That's 5 games for Malika, and he's above 100 yards. Mo Morgan, 9 carries for 54 yards. Daniel Ward, I'm sorry, 5 attempts, 24 yards. Curtis Thomas, 1 of 22. And Lowry, 3 of 18 with a touchdown. Willoughby South, Colin Quinlan, 5 of 15 for 50 yards. He's also the leading rusher with 7 attempts for 53 yards. Tyrone Singleton, 5 of 13 with a touchdown, and Ira Sampson has carried the ball twice for 6 yards.
And last but not least, Papa Joe's on Vine Street.
Tonight's pregame show was sponsored by Ganley Village. For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Menor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car? Got to get it at Ganley Village. Bomber K9 and Platinum Real Estate are the presenting sponsors of tonight's game. Bomber K9 is Northeast Ohio's premier dog training service, teaching you and your dog confidence and control in any situation. To set up a free consultation, call or text Stacy at 440-479-4851. Visit bomberk9.com for more information. Are you considering buying or selling a home? Mike Vera is a realtor with Platinum Real Estate and owner of Vera Property Advisors. He's an expert negotiator and specialist in Lake County. Call or text Mike at 440-479-4115 and visit veracells.com. Willoughby South received the first half kickoff, so Eastlake North will get the ball to start the second half. And a 6-point lead. It's getting set. Eastlake North on the field.
Final score, NDCL 37, US 0.
How about that Kirkland Solon game? Yeah, what's Kirkland Solon?
Perry 16, Lakeside 12. How about Solon?
Sam Patrizzi will kick off for the Rebels to open up quarter number 3.
Solon.
Kick will be taken from the 3. And that is Stephen Kamek, who brings it out to the 26-yard line. Be 1st and 10 Rangers. Kamek a 23-yard return to start. Rangers wearing their black uniforms, gold numbers, black helmets, and most of them in orange shoes. Malika stands under center. He'll take it himself, run left. He's ripped down, and there's multiple flags. Penalty came from the side judge and the official. Head official, his flag came out first behind the play. And then as the play was ending,
No, the referee called holding, the side judge called face mask.
and there's offsetting fouls as there was holding on the Rangers and a face mask on the Rebels. So those will negate each other. 11:46 to go, third quarter.
Support Ranger football. Get your 50-50 tickets before this quarter ends.
Be 1st and 10 at the 26.
Spirit wear by the concession stand.
That's head coach Matt Duffy standing on the numbers.
I don't think he saw the second call.
Yeah.
Now we're going back
Yeah, the ref was standing
to play. Clock rolling. Malika's standing under center at the 26. Handoff. And a pitch back. It's number
Lowry, the ball carrier, pick up a 6, 2nd and 4.
it's number 39.
Is that Lowry or was that?
Lowry.
Tackle by
That'd be 26 then.
number 28.
Correction, Ward
Jaden Searcy.
on the carry.
Who carried it?
He said it was Lowry.
39 carried? Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Those uniforms are so hard.
2nd and 4 from the 32-yard
Kirtland 21-7.
line.
Third quarter.
Well, according to the second quarter. Ball.
Ball's loose, and it's picked up.
Mo Morgan, the ball carrier, come out of play.
Rebels ball.
Rebel ball.
Couldn't tell who carried the ball,
Second quarter score.
how the fumble came, but it'll be Rebel ball in Ranger territory. They're going to spot the ball at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Willoughby South. Be a huge momentum kick if they can score. Quinlan takes it himself, pushes forward to the 30.
Pick up a 4, 2nd and 6.
I'm going to put him at the 31.
And Nate Stuck.
And according to the stats, that was Morgan on the fumble. Quinlan hands it off to Singleton. Pushes forward. Initial spurt. He's free. Touchdown, Rebels.
Shades of green on that one.
Touchdown Rebels.
And a flag
Shades of green.
Wait. There's a
is
flag
back at the 30.
There is. There's a
at the
flag.
30-yard line.
Flag on a play. No.
Yeah, there's a play.
No, it's behind the official. Yeah. It's coming.
Holding on the Rebels. Great effort by Singleton
Holding Rebels.
on the second effort once he found the hole.
That was a nice one.
But it's all for naught. 8th penalty for the Rebels tonight. And it's really been difficult for them to gain momentum.
Please wear your mask. Please wear your mask while you're in this stadium.
That'll put them back to the 40.
So the next two guys walk. Now it's bases loaded with 2 outs for Naquin.
Naquin?
Yeah. This
10-15
like 5 guys.
and counting here in quarter number 3.
Beaver Creek's winning 107-0.
Yeah, Beaver Creek's coach ought to be shot.
How can you do that with a running clock? Timeout, South.
And Willoughby South's going to call a timeout with 9:57 to go in quarter number 3. Rangers lead 14-8 here for the Ohio Varsity game of the week.
How could that be possible?
What was Manor 38, right?
Gable Search Group, headquartered in Willoughby, has been a leader in search and placement nationwide since 2002. The company specializes in both direct and contract staffing in all industries and disciplines. Each highly trained and experienced member of Gable's Search Group sales and recruiting team is committed to identifying a company's needs and providing them with the most marketable candidate to fit their goals. Gable Search Group is a member of the Top Echelon Network, the largest network of search firms in the United States with over 1,500 recruiters. Having this many recruiters at its fingertips allows the Gable Search Group to fill any role a hiring manager needs anywhere in the United States, thus making them a leader in finding qualified candidates for hiring managers and great jobs for clients. Call 440-951-9990 or visit the company's website at www.gablesearch.com. Second and 17 from the 40. Quinlan, reverse. Flipped back to McLean. And he's ripped up in the backfield.
McLean, the ball carrier.
Bad choice.
Tackled by number 32, Joey Scully. Puts that inside.
Joey Skolny was there to break that one up. It's 3rd and 20 now. And another penalty.
Defense.
Encroachment defense.
The encroachment on the Rangers. Special thanks to Willoughby South students Gabe Pavlik and Andrew Shrink for working the cameras tonight for our broadcast. Steve Hare on the producing headset tonight. Quinlan takes it himself, goes up the middle, gets to about the 34.
Tackled by number 61, Noah Shannon. And
Noah
number
Shannon.
33, Nate Stuck.
Is it 3rd down?
Nate Stuck.
No, it's fourth.
It'd be 4th down. At 11. Quinlan rushes right, throws, finds a man, gets the first down.
Figler's back in the game.
Sure is.
Bryce Figler with the first down reception. Stephen Kamek on the tackle, but the Rebels convert on 4th down. 1st and 10 now from the 20. Quinlan, little shovel pass to Singleton. He's got the corner. Breaks free, ripped. Down inside the 10.
Yard line.
Is there a flag?
Down to the 7.
No, not again.
They're going to put him at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for Willoughby South. Quinlan takes his own number, met at the line, and ripped down.
Also won. They got 12-2.
Who carried it?
Adam Kleinhens on the tackle.
Ball carrier. Tackled by Adam Kleinhans.
2nd and 9. From the 9. Quinlan takes it himself. He's going to push forward. Lost the ball.
We still got it.
It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
And Willoughby South keeps possession. As Quinlan dove forward inside about the 3. The ball came loose.
28.
Ball's at the 3. 29.
And they will put it at the 3.
Singleton recovers the fumble.
Tyrone Singleton pounced on the loose ball. Offset eye. Bad snap. Quinlan hops on it. Snap was to his left, and he jumped on it. And now,
Bigler to hold. Who's your kicker?
Patrizi.
To try a field goal.
Trying to convert a 27-yard field goal. Kick is up. No good. Rebels can't convert. 6:23 to go. In quarter number 3, Eastlake North retains a 14-8 lead here at Nick Carter Stadium. And the Rebels
Could be.
unable to cash in on the Eastlake North fumble. Now it'll be 1st and 10 from the 20 for Eastlake North. Malika hands it up the middle.
Where did they go? Right side again.
Holsey.
Morgan on the carry.
Second down and 10. Left side, left side, left side.
Tried to go right side and he couldn't get around the corner. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Malika getting a call from the sideline. He'll take it into the Eastlake North huddle. Just under halfway through this third quarter. Rangers on their second drive. Malika hands it up the middle. Right into the teeth of the Rebels defensive line. Morgan on the carry. He gets forward. Gets him to the 21. Injury timeout.
Injury timeout.
Is that Ira? No, that's Holsey. I think. I'm not sure.
We'd like to thank
Pixel Connection, Northeast Ohio's premier camera store, has been servicing photographers and videographers for over 5 years. Did you know that you can rent professional cameras and lenses at a fraction of the cost of buying the equipment? There is no reason you can't capture those game-winning moments. To save 25% on your next rental, use code OhioVarsity at checkout. And check out their entire rental section at rentals.thepixelconnection.com. Going back to action. 3rd and 9 from the 21.
I would think so. Yep.
It's Malika. Takes the bad snap, takes it himself. Tries to get the corner. He's tapped down at the 25.
Malika the ball carrier. Take up a 4.
4th down and 5 from the 25. And Malika will step back to punt.
David McLean to return the punt.
It's the Rebels.
Yeah, their pitchers, their starting pitchers walk like 6 guys.
Have looked. Snap was high. Malika brings it down and punts it away. It'll bounce and downed at the Rebels. 43-yard line. 4:20 to go here. Third quarter, Eastlake North with a 14-8 lead. And the OhioVarsity.com game of the week brought to you by Bomber K9 and Platinum Real Estate. First and 10 from the 43. Quinlan.
It's a false start.
Takes it himself, and he's stopped a yard short of the line of scrimmage.
Quinlan the ball carrier, tackled by number 77, Jaden Clem, and number
Jaden
33,
Clem
Nate Scott.
brought him down.
Yeah. Got it.
42-yard line.
I'll tell you later. All right.
Quinlan Gets forward.
No, Colin had it.
He's going to get to the 47.
I'll tell you that.
Player down.
I like the shirt.
Who called the timeout?
It's an injury timeout.
Injury timeout. 3:30 to go here, quarter number 3. Rebels will face a 3rd and 6 when we return to action. For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Menor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car, got to get it at Ganley Village. Following the conclusion of this game, final week of the shortened regular season is upon us next week. As South, Curtis Thomas is able to walk off under his own power. South will host Kenston next week. North will head to Riverside. The other two matchups in the WRC will be Mayfield at Madison and Chardon at Brush. It will be 3rd and 6 from the 47-yard line.
Been successful with that.
Rebels looking to answer. Quinlan hands off, fake hands off, taking himself. He's under pressure, throws it away. And he couldn't find Figler. He's under pressure.
Let your defense play. Kick it and put him in the hole.
And Figler tried to catch it on the ground. Bring up 4th and 6. And now conversation occurring in the Rebels huddle. 4th and 6, from the 46, and they will elect to punt. Funk back at the 32, his own 32.
That's a St. Ed's guy. That's a St. Ed's guy talking because they never had children.
Whistles before the play.
Dead ball, legal procedure on the Rebels.
False start on the Rebels. Move it back. 4th and 11 from the 42. .313 to go here, 3rd quarter. Funk gets the kick away. Good kick. Field at the 25, and he's hit immediately. Lanning fielded. Singleton was down there on the tackle. And the Rangers will take over. 1st and 10 from the 26 with 3:06 to go here in quarter number 3. Rangers went 3 and out on their last drive. Handoff. Gets forward to the 28-yard line. That was Morgan on the carry.
Talking about Ryan Dondre. 2nd and 7.
Him too.
Dondre.
2nd and 7 from the 29.
If she could, she'd be here. Believe me.
It's Rangers. Man in motion. Little shovel pass. And he was wrapped up in the backfield.
Singleton made the tackle. Who got the snap?
Singleton isn't playing. That's 28. That's Searcy.
Searcy?
Yes. Searcy,
Who's
28.
the ball carrier?
Looked like that was Lowry
Caught in the backfield by number 28.
who fielded the shovel pass.
Jaden Searcy.
Jaden Searcy
I thought he was going.
was there to wrap him up. Huge loss. 3rd and 15 from the 21.
Yeah, right. Defense is beating offense 4-3. I was going to say we got more defense. Don't worry, they're keeping track too.
Malika, not under center. He goes to the left. Goes out, first pass is complete. To Zach Kozel. Fumble the ball. Rebels have it.
Mamadou stepped out of bounds. It's our ball.
We got the ball though.
Mamadou Sai picked it up and stepped out of bounds.
Fumble picked up by the Rebels. Number 23.
It'll be 1st and 10 Rebels from the 32
First and 10 Rebels.
with 1:34 left in quarter number 3.
I like how the officials won't touch the ball. They play soccer with it. Give that ball back.
It's another forced turnover by the Rebels defense. And now they're turning it over to the offense. Down 6, 14-8. Right now very similar to the 10-7 score we had last year in this game. Quinlan hands it off. He's got a hole on the right side. Breaks free, gets to the corner. Singleton to the 15.
Singleton, the ball carrier.
Singleton has been so good. Once he gets to the defender to give that second wind, he pushed forward. It's 1st and 10 from the 16. Hands it off. That's Sampson. He'll get back to the 16. Joey Skolny on the tackle. 2nd down and 10 from the 16. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Singleton in the backfield. The shovel pass to Singleton. He's got the corner. He's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Any flags?
No flags.
No flags on the play. Singleton ties it at 14.
Big point here. What happened?
All outside the 20-yard line.
6.
Yep, they threw it. They just threw it. They threw it.
They just threw the flag.
You can step down the extra point.
A flag on the far side of the field. Be a sideline warning on Willoughby South. But Singleton, 16-yard touchdown.
They must be able to go past.
And the game is tied at 14 with 54.4 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Patrizi on for the extra point. His extra point can give the Rebels the lead. Snap is down. Figler's hold is there. It is good, and Willoughby South has the lead. 15-14, Rebels lead. Final minute in quarter number 3 here from Nick Carter Stadium. The Rebels defense has really kept the North offense in check here in this third quarter, and it's shown as now the Rebels are back on top. Singleton, 2 touchdowns tonight. He scored a 4-yard touchdown in the first quarter, and that 16-yard run gives him his 2nd of the night. So right now he's got 8 carries for 56 yards and 2 scores. Kamek.
Stephen Kamek dropping deep for the Rangers.
And Ward. Back deep for the Rangers. Patrizi tees up the ball at his own 40.
Yes.
Patrizi to kick off the
Patrizi, the junior. Kick it away.
We'll kick it high.
That will come down at the 8. Stephen Kamek goes right side. He's got a hole. He's down. Forced out. Near the 40.
Past the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line.
They're going to set up at the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rangers. 46.4 seconds.
First and 10 Rangers.
Patrizi on the special team save to get Kamek out of bounds. Eastlake North's last drive came to an end after Zach Kozel fumbled the ball following the first completed pass, or first pass attempt, I should say, for the Rangers. Now they'll take it over with just under 47 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Handoff to the middle. Morgan, the ball carrier. He pushes forward to the 42.
Tackled by number 53, Michael Scanlon.
Michael Scanlon on the tackle. 2nd down and 3 from the 43.
Oh, now we're down 2-1.
North can run the final play of the third. Man in motion. Hands off up the middle. To keeper. On Malika, he gets to the 48 of Willoughby South. The clock stops momentarily with 5.5 seconds on the clock.
1st and 10 Rangers.
And that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. Willoughby South
End of the third quarter.
holds a 15-14 lead over the Rangers here at Nick Carter Stadium for the OhioVarsity.com Game of the Week. 4th quarter coming up.
For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Mentor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car. Got to get it at Ganley Village.
The Pixel Connection is Northeast Ohio's premier camera store servicing photographers and videographers for over 5 years. Did you know that you can rent professional cameras and lenses at a fraction of the cost of buying the equipment? There's no reason you can't capture those game-winning moments. To save 25% on your next rental, use code OhioVarsity at checkout. View their rental.
That'll be an encroachment on the Rebels. Tyler Stotsky with you. Steve Hare producing. Gabe Pavlik and Andrew Schrenk on the cameras tonight. He's got the border battle. Eastlake North, Willoughby South. Rebels lead 15-14. Rangers 1st and 5 after the penalty. Malika keeps it himself, and he's swarmed in the backfield. Travion Barrow was one of the 3 Rebel defenders to bring Malika down. 2nd and 9 from the 47. Malika 17 for 133 and a touchdown for North.
Should be.
Handoff up the middle. That's Morgan forward to the 32. Rangers first down.
I'll just send it to them so anyway. All right.
First and 10 from the 32. Morgan, the ball carrier, he gets forward
Well, Morgan moves the ball all the way down to the
to
25-yard
the
line.
26.
53. Tackled by Zach Barnes. And number 50, Jack Barnoski.
Second and 4.
I'll tell you, those jerseys are just difficult to see, period. They are.
Just over 10 minutes to go, final quarter. Malika takes it himself, and the Rebels defense is there.
Chris Malika, the ball carrier.
Fourth down?
Barnowski and Barrow.
50, Jack Barnoski. And number 52.
Gets him to the 24-yard line.
Third down and 4.
Third down and 4.
Two down territory. Absolutely. That offensive line? Let's see what they do. Two downs to make 4 yards, and they got 600 pounds on the left side.
Malika hands it off. First down.
Well, Morgan, the ball carrier, tackled by Ryan Landria. That's good enough.
Lowry on the carry. First down, Eastlake North from the 19. Eastlake North trying to answer. Make a forward. Whoever was the ball carrier, Morgan, was wrapped up.
Gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
He didn't get
number 50,
anything on that one.
Jack Barnoski. And Ryan DeSandria.
No, Desania.
Desanio and Barnowski on the tackle.
It's a 3 and 4 the same. They're like the.
Second and 10. Toss. Right side. That's Lowry. Goes forward.
Lowry, the ball carrier. What's that,
That'll be first and goal from the 8.
First and goal. First down goal to go for the Rangers.
8:12 to go.
Left.
Up the middle.
Look at the pile.
And the pile moves forward inside the 5 all the way down to the 3.
They should be wedge blocking right behind those two big hogs.
Second and 4 to the goal line. 50 on the tap. Tackle by Jack Barnoski.
I'll go forward. Second and goal from the 3.
That's the thinking behind it.
Malika under center. And in motion, toss to the right. Touchdown, Rangers! Briante Lowry on the 3-yard touchdown. Puts Eastlake North ahead 20-15 with the extra point pending.
John Lanning coming out to the hole.
They're going for 2.
Set. Malika looks like he's going for 2.
And they will go for 2. Malika, long, hard look at the sideline. 7:22 remaining. They will line up. One receiver near side, but he's stacked up on the left. Malika runs out, scrambles back of the end zone. 2-point conversion's good. And the 2-point conversion makes it a 7-point game, 7:22 left to go. 22-15. Back and forth. We go in the 4th.
Let me ask you this. You score a minute to go in the game. You go for 1 or 2.
Lowry, the 3-yard touchdown run. Gave the Rangers the lead. And then Malika to Stephen Kamek for the 2-point conversion. Gives us our 7-point lead.
Rebels number 5, David McLean. Number 17, Bryce
Figler. And McLean back for the Rebels.
No, he's not. It's not 19. It's 17. That's probably
Volk back to kick. 7:22. That kick will be taken at the 14 by McLean. Wrapped up as he tried to go to the left corner. Lanning. Landing on the stop. The Rebels will set up 1st and 10 from the 22.
okay. 7-minute drive, touchdown, game over.
Young team. 4th quarter, close game, young team.
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
Quinlan so far 6 of 17, 64 yards. He's got 67 yards on the ground.
They're gonna read that penalty on the touchdown.
Yeah. Did we score? No. Yeah. Did we score? Yeah.
2 receivers to the top.
Oh, here we go again. Now what?
And a flag.
Defense.
And offsides on the Rangers.
Dead ball foul, 5-yard penalty.
Line up offside.
That's the 2nd or 3rd time we've had a offsides call on the first drive from scrimmage on a drive. But that'll move the Rebels 5 yards closer. 1st and 5 from the 27.
North only has 3 penalties, so stop.
Quinlan hands it off to Singleton, who's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain. Tackle by number 32, Joey
Skolny on the tackle. 2nd and 5 from the 27. 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Quinlan takes it himself. Gets forward, 1st down. Quinlan to the 36-yard line. And that'll move the chains for Willoughby South.
We don't have a big play offense out of this, so it's not like. Wait for everybody to get set, Colin.
Rebels going to load up the near side. Hands it off to Singleton. Breaks free. Down to the 45.
1. Tackle by
Singleton's been able to hit that line and spurt forward, racking up the yards after contact.
Second and short.
Second and 1 from the 45, hands it off again to Singleton. He's got the right side, first down, Rebels. Joey Skolny on the tackle. First and 10 from the 46-yard line. That's the Rebels getting their wheels moving. Quinlan hands off to Sampson this time, who's met at the line by a host of Ranger defenders. 5:40 left to go. Second and 10 from the 46-yard line. Quinlan's going to take it himself. He's met at the line, and he'll get no gain. Third down and 10 from the 26. Excuse me, 46.
Ethan Spot.
Third and 10, 5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Rebels down 7. Quinlan rushes right. He's met in the backfield. Ripped down.
Quinlan caught in the backfield. I don't have it. Who was that? I have no idea.
Number 45 had the tackle, but we don't have a 45 on our roster.
Right in. That's who it was. 40? Who was that guy right there?
It was 45. That's what I saw.
And the Rebels
45 is right there.
will have to punt.
He's a pretty big kid, I'll tell you that.
Tommy Funk back to punt. He's standing
They must have just got
at his own 31.
What happened now? Delay.
Delay a game.
And delay a game on the Rebels that are moving back 5 yards more. 4th and 24. From the 40 now. Funk takes a snap, boots it away. It'll take a Rebels roll, bouncing. It'll roll dead at the 13. McLean was the one to down it. 3:55 left. Fourth quarter. Eastlake North 22, Willoughby South 15. Willoughby South, if their defense can come back with another stop, then things might get interesting. First and 10 from the 13-yard line.
They beat you with a throw. God bless you. Yep.
It is what it is.
Yep. It's a crap.
It's the Rangers line up. Handoff up the middle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Morgan on the carry.
The official got
Pick
run
up the
over.
4, 2nd and 6.
Who's the kid? I don't know who's the
Injury
kid.
timeout on the field. 3:40 to go, 2nd and 3 for the Rangers.
The official did a terrible job of getting out of the way.
When we come back. Tonight's pregame show was brought to you by Ganley Village. For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstar. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Menor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car, got to get it at Ganley Village. Tonight's game presented by Bomber Canine and Platinum Real Estate. Bomber Canine is Northeast Ohio's premier dog training service, teaching both you and your dog confidence and control in any situation. To set up a free consultation, call or text Stacy at 440-479-4851. Visit bombercanine.com for more information. Platinum Real Estate. Are you considering buying or selling a home? Mike Vera is a realtor with Platinum Real Estate and owner of Vera Property Advisors. Mike is an expert negotiator and specialist in Lake County. Call or text Mike at 440-479-4115 and visit veracells.com. Second and 6.
We'll find out next week.
From the 17, 3:40 to go.
The voting has to be done by Wednesday. Duffy's going to turn some stuff in Sunday.
Lika turns around, hands it off, and he's tripped up.
What if you don't want to vote?
Ward, the ball
Top
carrier.
6 teams get buys.
Ward, the ball carrier. He's taken down.
Boundary on the tackle.
And another injury timeout. Be 3rd and 6 from the 17
And number 1 has been hurt.
when we come back to play after this injury timeout. The Pixel Connection, Northeast Ohio's premier camera store, has been servicing photographers and videographers for over 5 years. Did you know that you can rent professional cameras and lenses at a fraction of the cost of buying the equipment? There's no reason you can't capture those game-winning moments. To save 25% in your next rental use code Ohio Varsity at checkout. Check out their entire rental section at rentals.thepixelconnection.com.
There's 26. We don't have a 26.
Yeah, we do. 26 is for treat. Stop it.
You can tell looking at those numbers.
No, for them.
Oh.
Ward, the injured player, he's able to jog off.
Who's on first? I don't know.
3rd down and 6 from the 17, 3:19 and counting.
Say that's for that. Okay, what do we got?
Third down and
3rd and 6.
5.
Here it comes. Come up, wherever
Malika
you are.
goes left side.
There you go.
He's blown up in the backfield.
Time out.
Sampson was there.
Yes, now. Yeah, you wasted about 10 seconds.
Okay.
Tackle by number 28, Jaden Susi.
Who called timeout?
What is that?
He didn't. But he didn't.
What's he want?
Okay, South. Timeout, South.
Timeout called by South, 2:43.
Motion, you called timeout.
So they will force a 4th down for the North
Timeout will be stopped.
Rangers.
Call up to the press box. They're going to tell you at time.
What?
They're going to tell you. 2:49.
They're going to add 6 seconds to the clock, 2:49. So it's 4th down and 9
Anytime.
from the 14.
After being exit as quickly as possible, don't congregate.
Yeah, don't
in there,
congregate.
Go outside.
We have that sheet, don't you?
Yeah, but it doesn't say that.
Does it? I might did last week.
That's the back.
There was like 7 different things they couldn't do. Like don't go to the bathroom.
Rangers coming out.
What? 252. 252.
And they're going to add 3 more seconds to the clock.
What else?
50-50.
Malika back to punt. He's standing at his own 3-yard line.
Malika the punt.
Don't hit the punter.
It's a fake. He's got room. But he's not going to get there. The line's going to push him back.
Who called that? Browns coach?
Stefanski on the sidelines or what?
Fake punt was snuffed out by the Rebels. They will take over in prime location with just under 3 minutes to go.
That's the sad part about it. They handed it to us, and we can't punch it in. Let's see. Huh? Let's see.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 16.
50-50, 9-5-6.
Another 4th down stop by the Rebels defense. Quinlan, shovel pass to Singleton. He's got room. Touchdown Rebels. 16 yards for Singleton on the first play of the drive.
You gotta go. It's too much time left on the clock. Yeah. Go for 2. No, you gotta go 1. Good job. You gotta open.
Quick answer after the fake punt was no good.
Come on now. Good snap.
Patrizzi on to kick to potentially tie this game. And flags.
Offside on them.
Oh, now
And an
it's interesting.
offsides on North. You could tell they were loading up. And now they'll split the difference. And they'll go to a 1.5 yard line.
You want to gut it out one time? Come on.
They're looking over at the
What do you got to lose?
far sideline. And the Rebels will still elect for the extra point. Figler to hold. Patrizzi back. Kick is up. It is through the uprights. We're tied at 22. 2:37 to go. 22 all at Nick Carter Stadium in the Ohio Varsity.com Game of the Week.
Red ticket, 956-850. 956-850. Remember, when the game is over, no congregating. Please exit
Singleton.
safely and get to your cars. Thank you.
I like that. Swift.
His 3rd touchdown of the night. He's got 12 carries, 92 yards. Has accounted for all of the Rebels scoring tonight. Now it'll be in the hands of Eastlake North and their senior quarterback, Chris Malika. Patrizzi to kick.
Knows what kind of team he's got. He's not doing that. When you got athletes, you can do crazy things. But when you got kids, you gotta.
Curtis Thomas
And Patrizzi will kick the ball in the end zone.
and Stephen Kamick back. They're both standing at the 7-yard line. Patrizzi's kick will be short and fielded at the 15 by Thomas. Tries to go right side and is wrapped up and tackled at the 27.
One was there in 84.
Devon Holsey
Thomas returns the ball.
and Trey Alexander there. 1st and 10, Eastlake North from the 26-yard line. And they'll have 2.5 minutes
Austin Adams.
on the clock. Rebels defense has been really good here in half number 2. Can they dial it up once again? Malika under his center. He's going to drop back. He stumbles, pushes forward, and he's going to get to the 27. Dominic Vittori. Jack Barnowski. 2 minutes.
They didn't run out of bounds. He got tackled in.
And counting as the clock runs.
Where's me? But
2nd and 9.
when you're got 9 in the box,
2nd and 8 from the 27. Malika standing. They're going to run. He's in trouble. Looking for some help. Ripped down by Travion Burrow.
He had the jersey. He had the jersey. He said, yeah.
By the jersey on the back of his neck.
We're going to wave it off. Nope.
They're going to call a horse collar tackle on Burrow.
Oh, he was going like this. He was going like that. Maybe he was telling him. Yeah, that's 15 yards.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Well.
1:36 left to go.
Minute 36. All right, we're good.
And now it'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, first and 10, Rangers!
From the 37-yard line. Tie game at 22. Clock is rolling. 90 seconds to go. Malika drops back to pass. He's in trouble. Down he goes. DeSanio was there.
Malika brought down by number 52, Vivian Barrow.
1 minute to go. 2nd and 17 from the 28.
This year, he's not a bad hunter.
45 seconds to go. Malika hands it off up the middle. And he goes nowhere.
Who was it, Morgan?
Morgan, the ball carrier, gets to the 30.
The ball carrier taken by number 50.
3rd and 17, under 30 seconds to go. And Eastlake North looks like they will run this clock down. And we will have ourselves overtime. End of 4 quarters at Nick Carter Stadium. Eastlake North and Willoughby South are tied at 22. Overtime coming up next.
Overtime.
For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Mentor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car. Got to get it at Ganley Village.
The Pixel Connection is Northeast Ohio's premier camera store servicing photographers and videographers for over 5 years. Did you know that you can rent professional cameras and lenses at a fraction of the cost of buying the equipment? There's no reason you can't capture those game-winning moments. To save 25% on your next rental, use code Ohio Varsity at checkout. View their rental section at rentals.thepixelconnection.com.
ScoreStream is the best fan-driven, high school sports app and platform. We aim to empower fans, schools, teams, and media companies with the tools to provide accurate, real-time sports coverage. To get in the game, visit scorestream.com today. Bomber K9 is Northeast Ohio's premier dog training service, teaching both you and your dog confidence and control in any situation. To set up a free consultation, call or text Stacy at 440-479-4851. Visit bomberk9.com for more information. Are you considering buying or selling a home? Mike Vera, a realtor with Platinum Real Estate and owner of Vera Property Advisors, is an expert negotiator and specialist in Lake County. Call or text Mike at 440-479-4115 or visit vericels.com.
Gables Search Group, headquartered in Cleveland, has been a leader in search and placement nationwide since 2002. The company specializes in both direct and contract staffing in all industries and disciplines. Gables Search Group is a member of the Top Echelon Network, the largest network of search firms in the United States with over 1,500 recruiters. Having this many recruiters at its fingertips allows the Gables Search Group to fill any role a hiring manager needs anywhere in the United States, thus making the firm a leader in finding qualified candidates for hiring managers and great jobs for clients. Visit the company's website at www.gablessearch.com.
Welcome back, Nick Carter Stadium. Eastlake North High School and Willoughby South battling for the 61st time in the series history, and only, according to my notes, the second time we are going to overtime. Tyler Stotze with you. Steve Hare on the production. And on the cameras tonight, Gabe Pavlik and Andrew Schrenk. Thank you, gentlemen, for your work tonight. 22-all. Willoughby South, Eastlake North. Coin toss taking place between
No kidding. Really?
Ira Sampson and Chris Malika.
I don't know.
Going over the rules of overtime. Head coaches Matt Duffy and Sean Dodd both out at midfield as well.
Right.
Riante Lowry gave Eastlake North a 22-15 lead with 7:22 in the fourth quarter on a 3-yard touchdown run. Chris Malika to Stephen Kamek for the 2-point conversion, pushed the lead to 7. With 2:37 to go, Tyrone Singleton, his third touchdown of the night from 16 yards out, tied it at 22. And here we go.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Quick look at some of the stats. Eastlake North, 309 yards of total offense. 301 on the ground, 8 through the air. Willoughby South, 221 yards, 157 on the ground for 34 carries, and 64 yards on 6 of 17 passing. We will go down to the right end of the stadium.
Should be from the 20. Yeah.
As we 1st and 10 from the 20. Eastlake North will go first on offense. Chris Malika, 2 of 2 for 8 yards, 23 carries, 121 yards for the senior. As they will go from the 20. One wide receiver to the top and the bottom. Hands it off. No gain. Be 2nd and 10 from the 20. Morgan was swallowed up by the Rebels' defensive line.
Tackle by DeSanio. 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Rangers.
They're going to run counter, Charlie. Right over the street. Watch counter. Here it comes.
Malika
What'd I tell you?
goes back to Ward. Pushes forward
Ward, the ball carrier. Pick up from 7.
to the 12.
3rd and 3. Tackle by number 21.
That'll be 3rd down and 2 from the 12. From the left hash mark. Goes up the middle. Gets the first down as he's tripped up.
Ball spotted at the 7.
Ball's to the 7-yard line. Morgan had the carry, getting the first down. First and goal from the 7. Counter to the left.
Flag.
Flag.
Holding. Oh, yeah.
Has got the ball carrier got to about the 1.
The side judge threw it.
That's a weak call. Why would you throw a holding there? He was past the play.
That's what happened.
Flag on a play.
It's an injury. Injury time.
Right at the pylon.
Oh, yeah.
There's an injured Rebel at the pylon.
Number 21.
21. Upshot. He's limping.
He's limping off.
Really just called it 18.
It's the
So it's first and goal from the
First and goal.
head official.
It should be.
First and goal.
Yeah, but the down markers aren't even up.
It was first and goal from the 8.
18.
And now it's
Greg Kaufman.
Now he's marked it down back 10 yards. First and goal from the 8. First and goal.
And now it'll be first and goal from the 18.
That was a huge call. Check down another good play.
As Eastlake North was down to about the 1-yard line. The holding call will push him back to the 18, where it's first and goal.
They went left like you wanted them to. I wonder who the hold was on. I think it was the wide out.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Shanley to the bottom. Malika tosses it back. He's got the corner. Tackled at the 10.
Is that Ward?
Danya Ward
26 on the run.
gets to the 10.
Who carried the ball? 26. Ward on the carry.
That'll make it second and goal
Tackle by number 27.
from
AJ
the
Hensley.
10.
Second and goal.
Eastlake North trying to
Ball's on the 11.
generate
7 yard gain.
Goes on the 10-yard line.
something.
Well done, Greg.
Second and goal from the 10. Here in the first overtime.
Ball start.
And flags coming.
No, off defense, I think. He came
It's
across.
happening over there.
No, false start.
No, it's on the offense.
And a false start on the offense. They move them back. Second and goal from the 15. Malika standing at the 25, getting the play call from the sideline.
Second and goal from the 15.
Second and goal.
From the 15.
Malika under center.
Play
2
action.
receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Hands it all up, flips back to Lowry, who's got room. Fumble the ball out of bounds.
9-yard line.
Farther than that.
No, that's where the ball went.
That's where the ball went out of bounds.
That was out of bounds.
He was
already.
marked down
Down, and then the ball went out.
No. You're dreaming.
at the 7,
Turn that mic down.
but then the ball went out of bounds closer to the 9. The far official is standing at the 9.
Ball goes out of bounds at the 9. Third and goal.
Third and goal. Lowry had the corner,
They may score.
and when he was tackled,
I mean, if they don't
ball came free.
I think you got to. You got to put points on the board.
It's the Eastlake North student section trying to get some energy going. Third and 9 from the 9. Tosses it left side,
no place to run.
and he can't get past the blockers. It was Ward. forced out at the 10.
I don't see a kicker yet.
So there was no hole for him to go. And now, Ryan Volk will come on to attempt a field goal. Ball will be spotted. It'll be a 27-yard field goal from Volk. Snap is down, kick is up. It is wide right. Willoughby South will take over with a chance to win it.
Singleton, left tackle.
Charlie, I've never seen.
What a game, what a night. 22 all. North came up empty in their first shot at overtime. Now, Willoughby South will have a shot at winning in a back and forth game we've seen all night. Quinlan, one receiver to the top, two to the bottom. Shovel to Singleton. He's got the right side. Down inside the 5.
Singleton takes the ball down to the 6-yard line, first and goal.
Forced out at the 6, first and goal from the 6. Quinlan standing with Singleton to his left. Hands it off to Singleton. He's got the right side. Down to the 1.
Second and goal.
He was trying for the pylon. Forced out just a shade before the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Just execute. Just execute. Now it films. That's what you call it. You see it. The end zone is right there. Stick your head in his gut and get in. Do whatever.
Quinlan's got Sampson and Singleton both in the backfield with him. And a timeout called.
Timeout. You like a quarterback?
Willoughby South takes a timeout. Second and goal from the 1, 22 all. Any score for Willoughby South will win it. If not, we're going to a second overtime. Tonight's pregame show was brought to you by Ganley Village. Tonight's game was presented by Bomber Canine and Platinum Real Estate. I'd like to thank Ganley Village, Gables Search Group, and the Pixel Connection for sponsoring tonight's game. Once this one wraps up, we will wrap this one up. We'll take a look at some of the stats, recap what happens, and put a bow on the 61st meeting of Eastlake North and Willoughby South. Second and goal from the 1. Rebels knocking on the door of what could be their second win of 2020. Quinlan's got Singleton and Sampson. Hands it off to Sampson. He's got the corner. Rebels win. No flags on the field. Willoughby South comes back and wins.
What's this? What's this? Oh, is that what that means?
The Rebels celebration in the end zone. The 1-yard touchdown run by Sampson lifts the Rebels 28-22 in overtime. What a game. What a night. from Nick Carter Stadium, 28-22, Willoughby South comes back and stuns the Rangers here tonight. South improves to 2-3 on the season. They will end the regular season at home against Kenston. North falls to 3-2 and will head to Riverside next week.
This amazes me because they just jumped all over each other.
We will take a look back at the scoring of tonight's game. Tyrone Singleton started the scoring for the Rebels. Less than 2 minutes into the contest, scored on a 4-yard touchdown run. Then a fumbled snap on the extra point was converted by Bryce Figler for an 8-0 win, or lead. With 3:42 to go in the first quarter, Chris Malika broke away for a 73-yard touchdown run, cutting a lead to 1 as we ended the first quarter. Riante Lowry gave Eastlake North a 14-8 lead with a 10-yard touchdown run with 7:45 to go in quarter number 2. That was our score as we hit halftime. A defensive third quarter. Tyrone Singleton, 16-yard touchdown run with 54 seconds left in the quarter. The San Patrizi extra point gave Willoughby South a 15-14 lead. Then we headed to the fourth quarter. Riante Lowry, his second touchdown of the night from 3 yards out. And Chris Malika found Stephen Kamek in the back of the end zone for the 2-point conversion, giving North their largest lead of the night, 22-15. With 2:37 to go, Tyrone Singleton struck for his third touchdown of the night, and the extra point tied it at 22 before we went to overtime. Eastlake North missed a 27-yard field goal attempt by Ryan Volk, giving the Rebels the opportunity to walk off in the border battle. Ira Sampson capped the Rebels' comeback win with a 1-yard touchdown run, giving us our final score of 28-22. Eastlake North finished with 335 yards of total offense, 327 of them on the ground on 64 attempts. They got 8 yards through the air.
Take care, Charlie. Good to see you.
Totaling 18 rushing first downs.
Hey, pick me up on that Saturday after church.
I will.
North converted 5 of 12 on third down and were stopped all 3 times on fourth down. Willoughby South, 241 yards of total offense on 54 plays, 177 yards on the ground with 37 attempts. Colin Quinlan was 6 of 17 for 64 yards. Willoughby South, 18 first downs, 14 on the ground, 4 through the air. And they struggled with third down conversions, going 2 of 12, but they were able to convert 2 of their 3 fourth down attempts. And despite 12 penalties for 80 yards, the Rebels were able to come back for this one, 28-22. Take a look at some of the individual stats real quick before we touch base on the sponsors and call it a night. Malika, 2 for 2 for 8 yards. He carried the ball 23 times for 121 yards and 1 touchdown. Mo Morgan, 22 carries for 107 yards. Danye Ward, 9 carries, 39 yards. Riante Lowry, 8 carries, 35 yards, and 2 scores. Flip over to Willoughby Southside. As we said, Quinlan, 6 of 17 for 64 yards. He also ran the ball 16 times for 65 yards total. Tyrone Singleton had quite a game as a sophomore. 14 carries, 111 yards, and 3 scores. Ira Sampson, 5 carries, 9 yards, but probably the most important one of the night, a 1-yard touchdown run in overtime. Like we said, the final 28-22 from Eastlake North. We'll run through our sponsors. Tonight's pregame show, our socially distant version of it, was presented by Ganley Village. For the best deals in Northeast Ohio, stop into Ganley Village, Ohio's #1 volume superstore. Ganley Village is located at 2115 Menor Avenue in Painesville. You can also call 440-354-4368 or visit Ganley Village on the web at ganleyvillage.com. You've got to get a car? Got to get it at Ganley Village. Tonight's presenting sponsors are Bomber Canine and Platinum Real Estate. Bomber Canine is Northeast Ohio's premier dog training service, teaching both you and your dog confidence and control in any situation. To set up a free consultation, call or text Stacy at 440-479-4851. Visit bombercanine.com for more information. Are you considering buying or selling a home? Mike Vera is a realtor with Platinum Real Estate and owner of Vera Property Advisors. He is an expert negotiator and specialist in Lake County. Call or text Mike at 440-479-4115 and visit veracells.com. Gable Search Group, headquartered in Willoughby, has been a leader in search and placement nationwide since 2002. This company specializes in both direct and contract staffing in all industries and disciplines. Each highly trained and experienced member of the Gable Search Group sales and recruiting team is committed to identifying a company's needs and providing them with the most marketable candidate to fit their goals. Gable Search Group is a member of the Top Echelon Network, the largest network of search firms in the United States, with over 1,500 recruiters. Having this many recruiters at its fingertips, it allows the Gable Search Group team to fill any role a hiring manager needs anywhere in the United States, thus making them a leader in finding qualified candidates for hiring managers and great jobs for clients. Call 440-951-9990 or visit the company's website at www.gablesearch.com. And lastly, the Pixel Connection. Northeast Ohio's premier camera store has been servicing photographers and videographers for over 5 years. Did you know that you can rent professional cameras and lenses at a fraction of the cost of buying the equipment? There's no reason you can't capture those game-winning moments. To save 25% on your next rental, use code OhioVarsity at checkout. And check out their entire rental section at rentals.thepixelconnection.com. Well, that'll wrap us up from Nick Carter Stadium here for the Ohio Varsity Game of the Week. Final in overtime, Willoughby South 28-22. One last thanks. We want to thank Willoughby South students Gabe Pavlik and Andrew Schrenk for working the cameras, Steve Hare on the production of tonight's broadcast, and I'm Tyler Stotsky saying good night from Eastlake. The South Rebels take the 61st version of the border battle, 28-22 in overtime. Have a great night, everybody.